everyone and teacher. My name is Hu Yuxuan. My metric number is 202209 050085. Next, I will present my mode 7143. Influence of guidance and counseling on the performance of secondary school students in China.
Chapter 1: Background of the study. The implementation of guidance and counseling service in Chinese classroom is quite new. According to Liu and Gao, the Chinese Ministry of Education did not legally recognize guidance and counseling until 2002. Prior to this, advice and counseling were hardly accessible, and when they tended to assist individuals in choosing a career. In recent years, Chinese guidance and counseling industry has expanded fast, yet the effect of this service on students' academic achievement is still little known. According to a study by Zhang and Chen, little research has been conducted on how guidance and counseling service affect students' academic performance in China. Other elements of study development, such as their personal and social growth, have received less attention than the effect of guidance and counseling service on students' academic achievement. Statement of problem. Despite recent improvements in the area of guidance and counseling in China, the impact of this service on student performance is unknown at this moment. Given the fast change in China's social and economic environment, the general lack of knowledge about the need of advisory and counseling service is a significant issue. Objectives of the study: to examine the impact of guidance and counseling on the academic achievement of Chinese secondary school students, to investigate how school counseling service impact the emotional and social development of high school students in China. Research questions. 1. What effect do guidance and counseling service has on the academic performance of Chinese secondary school students? 2. What effect do the guidance and counseling programs in China's secondary school have on their public's personal and social development? For now, I'm going to talk research hypothesis. Hypothesis 1: Chinese secondary school students' academic performance is improved by guidance and counseling service. Hypothesis 2: the personal and social development of secondary school public in China is positively impacted by guidance and counseling service. Significance of the study. The value of this research rests in the fresh data it gives about the impact of guidance and counseling on academic success among Chinese secondary school students. This research will guide the design and delivery of guidance and counseling service in China, as well as the development of publics and efforts to enhance this offering in Chinese educational institutions. The results will aid in the development of publics and activities to enhance the quality of advice and counseling provided in Chinese schools, as well as the identification of best practices for their delivery. Educators and guidance counselors in China may use the results of this research as a reference, and they seek to enhance the academic achievements of their students via guidance and consulting. Scope and limitation. The study analyzed academic achievement of Chinese secondary school students with an emphasis on their function of guidance and counseling. The primary purpose of the research is to evaluate if and how students' access to guidance and counseling service affect their academic achievement and personal growth. In addition, the research will examine the variables that influence the quality of counseling and advising programs in Chinese educational institutions. The study sample will comprise of Chinese high school students. Chapter 2. The history and development of guidance and counseling service in China. The foundation of the first institutions in China, which took place in the latter half of the 19th century and the earlier 20th century, is considered to be the origin of China's modern guidance and counseling service. The political, economic, and social environment of China has had an effect on the growth of the country's advisory and counseling service. Throughout the course of its history, China's guidance and counseling service have gradually switched their focus away from public education and career counseling and toward academic achievement as well as personal and social growth. Most recently, career counseling and advice has been included in the scope of service provided by guidance and counseling organizations. The impact of guidance and counseling service on student performance. A number of studies have been carried out in China with the objective of studying the effect that the guidance and counseling service have on academic achievement in addition to the influence they have on the development of students in other areas. According to the funding of study that was conducted out by Chen and Li, receiving counseling and advising service links to better grade point average for students in China. According to the collected data, the academic performance of students who got academic counseling and mentorship was superior to that of those who did not get such support. According to the funding of Wang, the academic performance of Chinese students improved when they had access to counseling and advising service. Factors that affect the effectiveness of guidance and counseling service. The availability of resources is a crucial element impacting the success of guiding and counseling service. Researcher Li and Chen discovered that increases access to resources improved the growth of Chinese students in several ways. The current state of guidance and counseling service in China. The emphasis of China's contemporary guidance and counseling service has shifted from practical education and career counseling to academic accomplishment and personal and social development. In China's provinces and municipalities, and the quality of guidance and counseling service varies, with rural regions suffering from a lack of funds and experienced specialists. The gap in the literature. One of the most glaring omissions in the academic literature is the scarcity of research on the effect of advising and counseling on academic success in China. While a number of studies have investigated the influence of advice and counseling service on student academic performance in China, there is a dearth of research on the particular impacts of advice and counseling on student academic performance in China. The theoretical framework. In the context of this research, SAT might be utilized to learn more about how children acquire skills and perspectives by seeing and imitating the actions of guidance counselors. Chapter 3: Research Design. A quantitative series approach was used for the research design of this study. We choose this method because it can gather a big quantity of data from a large number of individuals in a short period of time, and the data can be quantitatively evaluated using statistical methods. By using this study technique, we may get more nuances and accurate understanding of how guidance and counseling service influence academic results and the personal and social development of Chinese students. Sample and sampling technicals. The study involved a sample of 150 secondary school students from 2 schools in China. The schools were selected based on their availability and willingness to participate in the study. The sample population consisted of 75 students from School A and 75 students from School B. The students were between the age of 12 and 18 years old, with an average age of 15 years. Research in traumas. This study used a standard questionnaire and an interview guide as its research tools. The questionnaire was used to gather data on the independent and dependent variables. In this research, the dependent variables are academic achievement and students' progress as persons and members of society. Whereas the dependent variable is guidance and counseling service. Data collection and analysis. The research collected data in part by administering the standardized questionnaire and conducting individual interviews with study participants in a classroom setting. The usual questionnaire was presented to the participants during normal school hours, and the interview was audio recorded and the researcher took notes throughout. Ethical consideration. Before the experiment started, informed permission was obtained from every participant. Participants received written documents detailing the purpose of the research, its methodology, as well as advantage and risks of participation. In addition, participants had the ability to withdraw from the study at any time and express any concern they had about the research without incurring and penalty. Every part of research was kept private and confidential. The information was encrypted to preserve the participants' anonymity. Thank you for your listening.